Hello everybody, this is Fast Walk Away, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club trying to get the good ending. I got my first age-restricted video today. And of course, if I were ever to get one, it would be Mortal Kombat. Yeah, that video got age-restricted. Let's see, Yuri's on day 2, Yuri's still on day 1, and so is Natsuki. Oh god, we just got to go through the poems, and then we got day 2 and day 3, and then we got the days where we have to prepare for the festival. God, it's gonna take forever. I hate to say it, but I think this is gonna have to go through till next month. And next month I have to go somewhere. I have to go out of the state. Shit. Alright, oh, sad Yuri. She's still. Oh, my phone swore at me again. Hold on, what does the text say? Alright. Yeah, Yuri's sad because I said I'm not fucking reading this. Anyways. I need to drink some water as well. Damn it. I'm not prepared. I didn't prepare myself for this. I'm sorry. I have such bad handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Ah. Well, I just don't read the script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I liked the poem. Even though it was short, it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Uh-huh. Actually, the story is about a ghost at all, Gabriel. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn way of putting that. I got texted again! Damn it! I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so... Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Gabriel. Me too. Who should I show my poem to next? Best girl. Best girl. Best girl. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. She's giving a nice smile. And the text box just has 3 dots, and I just think it just finds it funny to me, like, I don't know why, it's just funny. She's giving me the... That's a... Oh my god, I'm sorry. The smile. The way she's just staring into my eyes, smiling like that, and then... I just find it funny. I have no reason to laugh at this, no reason to find this funny, but I just do. Like, what the hell are you gonna do? What the hell are you gonna do? What the fuck? Oh, I'm sorry. Still my favorite character. Still best girl. I just started recording. I just started the episode, and already the funniest shit has happened to me. It's not like the first. It's just so random. It's just all. Yeah, it's just. Who should I share my poem next? Click Sayori. Show Sayori. What are you looking at me for, cat? Show Sayori smiling. And then we got dots. There's 3 dots. Alright, I've calmed down. This is a good poem, Gabriel. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you would do it seriously. Oh, wouldn't. I read wouldn't wrong. I said would. I didn't see the N in the T. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See, it's like I said before, Gabriel. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, are you? Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people? That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can deny she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah! And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. I like Sayori's version of Okay Everyone. It gives... That's what I like about each version of Okay Everyone. It just screams their personality. Sayori, it's happy, cheerful. It gives the feeling that this is your childhood best friend that you grew up with. Yuri's, it's soft. It's calm. It's the shy girl feeling, essentially. Natsuki, cute, adorable, annoying as fuck. And Monica, playing the piano. I like how it goes into their personality, and I'm not going to read this because I already read this last video. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until morning to write this? No, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Ah, yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Sorry, I had to burp. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast! even though you were late to school?
It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Ah, yeah.
But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I look forward to it. Oh, should I write it to the brat? Or write it? Should I show it to the brat? Or show it to the club president? That isn't a brat. I feel like the answer's obvious. Oh, wait, I gotta fuck. It's like a higher version of Yuri's voice. It's a higher version of Yuri's voice.
Hi again, Gabriel. Having a good time so far?
Ah, yeah.
Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright. I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Gabriel. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
Great job, Gabriel. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go far something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest.
Oh wait, I almost read my line in Monica's voice. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort.
That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of rhyme, right? Rhyme that's full of imaginary and symbolism. Unlike Yuri, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to fuck. Yuri likes it when readers are left to fuck this word, man. Their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging.
Damn. Trying to pronounce that word in Monica's voice made me cough. Jeez.
It's very challenging to write like that effectively. Both allowing people to get something out of it, just by feel, or letting them deep analyze all the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked though.
I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet.
Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kinds of style, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see. Well, let's read it then. And we're not reading this, Sorry, Malika. I already read this. Last episode. I'm about to burp again. Goddamn. I hope not.
So, what do you think?
It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
That's what the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and write the way into his heart.
Nah, I'm messing.
So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Natsuki! Natsuki! Oh no! My voice has to go very up now. What you doing, cat? Well, this is different.
Gabriel, if you're not gonna take this clip seriously, then go home.
What? Harsh?
What, you expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid?
I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. And I got texted again while I'm in the middle of Hold on. Let me read this before I read my messages. Painful to think about? Oh, good. It's a line I don't have to read. I'm expecting him to text back immediately after texting him that, so...
Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again.
Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. I fucking knew it. I thought this was about the Mortal Kombat 11 video game age restricted. Where did this come from? What the hell? Hold on. And I'm expecting him to text back again. I gotta read these messages after I'm done recording because that will take up more time than it already has. 19 minutes already. Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you'll probably think it's stupid. Ah! It's Natsuki's version of okay, everyone. Ah! Ah! Oh, my ears! Oh my god, my ears! No! Oh, thank god the pain's over.
Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that Ryan has to be all so sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style will make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can really be disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple rhyme is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then I made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
Wow.
Every time I do Natsuki's voice, there's always that sudden urge that I have to burp. I don't know why.
Reading these out loud just make me want to burp.
It's because of the water. It's the water doing this to me.
What do you think, Angela? Is the water trying to make me burp? Or is it actually the Natsuki voice? So you did. I guess more went to it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Dum bum ba, 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 dum bum ba. Oh shit, I didn't read it. Phew! Guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they are just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They're gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read it in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
Thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute?
Son of a bitch has sneezed.
Quit staring at me like that, cat! Ah! So cute.
Oh, and this bitch.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. God damn it, that stuff is in my nose. This sucks! Having to read dialogue out loud, and then you get all this stuff like a stuffy nose, burping, coughing, sneezing. Son of a bitch, man. That was disgusting, wasn't it? Fuck.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Gabriel did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Gabriel liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up. Here comes poem panic.
Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress their new member, Yuri. That's not what I... You're just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Gabriel appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I was the...
Oh god, it's just...
I was the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Gabriel started showing up. Natsuki? Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! I don't like fine guys.
Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they noticed I was standing there.
Gabriel, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing's more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The main should jump out at the reader and not force them to have to figure it out. Let me explain that to her, Gabriel. Wait. There's a reason we have to have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, but it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Gabriel?
Well? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course that's going to be... Well, since this is Yuri's save... Natsuki. You're right, that I liked your poem.
See?
Wait. That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different.
That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously.
I understand. Yuri. You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting their feelings into it, and it's because it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute.
I see. I didn't notice that I'm sorry.
But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place.
Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that...
I got Demonika's voice again.
Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too?
Natsuki clenches her fists. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped at this point, feeling defiant, only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up feeling bad for her.
Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head. Sorry, she doesn't need to. You know what? I'm going to do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now.
Without warning, Natsuki snatches her poem from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumples the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash.
Natsuki. She really didn't need to do that.
I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in a adjacent chair. Everything alright?
I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now.
No, Yuri! How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you.
Well, alright. I believe you. Thanks, Gabriel. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you a part of this club now.
It's nothing.
One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said. You know, about, I would never do anything so shameful. So...
What thing did Natsuki say?
Well, never mind that. I'm going to make some tea.
Good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay?
Yeah. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems?
It was a lot of fun.
Well, I'd say it was worth it.
It was alright. Well, mostly.
Gabriel, how about you?
Yeah, I'd say the same. It was neat. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone.
Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learned something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better.
I think to myself, I did learn a little bit more about what kinds of poems everyone likes. With that luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nodded to myself with newfound determination.
Gabriel! Ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say that I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier.
Huh? What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often?
No! That's really the first time I've ever seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just want your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends to you. I can see why they make good friends with you.
Phew. You know, Gabriel, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too.
That's...
Every day's going to be so much fun.
Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Ooh. Well, we'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do this. Alright, I think the first day is done with Yuri. God, it would suck having to save on a save that's already on someone's poem. And that's just gonna ruin the experience. Load game. What time is it? How much load? We've been recording for 34 minutes! I still have things to do. Actually, after we do the poem thing, we can just skip through the dialogue and just get to who we have to make a decision with, and then we'll read that decision, and then we skip through that, and it'll go to cut to the next day. So, really, we're almost done with the first day for all three of them, and then we just have the second day, then the third day, then spending time with people at prepare for the festival. And then it will be get to Act 2. God, why does it take so long?
Yeah,
I told you weren't gonna like it.
Actually, I read this already. It's literally... Best girl, you're Sayori! It's caught me off guard again. That smile with the dots, I swear to God.
This is a good poem, Gabriel. Are you sure it's your first time?
Oh God, I gotta remember. Oh my God. I hate it. I hate so much trying to get the Natsuki voice to sound different to the Sayori voice. It's like lower than Natsuki, but also trying not to go too low or also sound like Monica. Of course, it's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time?
Guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm just really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're...
Okay, we read this. Yeah, we read all this, so... It's all the same, so we don't need... Yuri! We're speedrunning this now, because... Yuri stares out the poem. I meant passage before she... Enough time for her to finish reading.
Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking.
Oh, it's just like when you don't... This is just like... It's like when you wrote a poem for Sayori, and it's just the same. Now, Natsuki has a different reaction if... Natsuki has a different reaction if you write a poem for Yuri, and it's different when you write one for Sayori. So that's why I was kind of just reading this. I'm not fucking reading this. This is cursive. Ha! You're sad again! I shouldn't be saying that. She's actually pretty cool. She's chill. I think Monica's is different with each character you write a poem for. Like, you write a poem for Yuri, Monica will make a comment, it's a poem for Yuri. It sounds like something Yuri would write. You make a Sayori poem, it'd be something like something Sayori would write, and so on and so forth.
Hi, Gabriel. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything,
If you ever have a suggestion, blah 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 blah. I hand Monica my poem.
I like you, Gabriel.
Really?
It's a lot cuter than I expected.
Oh jeez.
No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write, and she's a good writer too. So take that as a compliment.
If you say so.
Yep. There's a lot of poems or stories out there that are no more than a few simple words. They can be funny, endearing, or even sad, and sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody.
I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that?
Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find kind of still suits you.
And now it's the same dialogue we've read, so let's just skip through. Blah blah blah. I know there's a skip button, but we don't use the skip button. It might go past stuff. Natsuki! Let's see what her dialogue is. This is new to me. I've never gotten this one before. Yuri!
You're really talented.
Well, but Natsuki has a point. I think that... I rack my brain in an attempt to back myself up. I think that conveying feelings with a few words can be just as impressive as well. It lets the reader's imagination take over. And Natsuki's poem did a really good job at that.
Yeah, it did, didn't it? Shows how much you know.
That's not... Natsuki? I think that's enough.
Huh? Me? But she was so mean to me.
Natsuki's voice whines. Look, what we talked about yesterday was right. Writing is a really personal thing. And sharing it can definitely be hard. It looks like we learned that today. Even small criticism can lead to something pretty heated. I glance over my shoulder. Suri is nodding vigorously. Yeah, so you don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuki. Natsuki's voice gets caught in surprise.
Thanks for noticing.
She finally mutters, that barely audible. Yuri. Yuri looks at me dejectedly. With a face like that, I can't help but feel bad for her as well. I'm sure that Natsuki didn't mean everything she said, so you don't need to feel threatened either.
Well, if you say so.
Hey, it's not like you need to apologize for me, Gabriel. Sheesh.
Natsuki takes a breath.
The thing about...
Natsuki glances around the room.
Would everyone stop staring at me?
Unsurprisingly, Natsuki had a harder time with it than she boasted. Suri and Monica look away.
Anyway. God damn it. The thing about your boobs, I didn't mean it, okay? That's all.
Natsuki looks away, avoiding eye contact with everyone. Oh god! Suri, come on! Oh god, this is... Alright.
Yeah, you're naturally beautiful, Yuri.
Sayori?
Oh, go make some tea.
I was just trying to help.
I'm sure she appreciated it, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder.
Well, now that we're past that, everyone's read each other's poems, right? I hope that it was worthwhile for everyone. Especially you, Gabriel. And to be honest, it's a nice change of pace from lazing around we got a little too used to.
So my joining the club was responsible for ruining the atmosphere.
No, not at all, not at all. There's still time before we go home. So we'll all relax for a bit. Of course, besides chatting, we do literature-related things in the club room. So maybe you can take a chance to pick a book or do some writing. After all that, that's what the club is for.
I disagree, Monica.
About what?
That's
I gotta find the Sayori voice. My Sayori voice I feel my Sayori voice keeps changing all the damn time.
that's not the most important thing about the literature club. The most important thing is having fun.
Of course. Well, I guess that's why you're vice president, Sayori. In the end, though, Monica's right. Being in the literature club probably means I can't spend all my time doing nothing. But in the end, guess it's been worth it so far. This is all stuff we read. Bow, down, bow. Alrighty then. What time is it? Got 46 minutes? I think we'll do day 2 tomorrow. So, I think that'll be it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Adios.